Welcome to this 4-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom house located on the eastern side of Edmond, built by McGregor Homes. My name is Kinsley Hauser, and I'm a local realtor here in Edmond, Oklahoma and its surrounding areas. Thank you for clicking on this video, and if you're thinking about moving to Edmond or within Edmond, I would love to be able to connect with you and potentially help you on your purchase. I love getting to help people every single day and helping them find their dream homes right here in Oklahoma. You can find all the ways for how to reach me in the description box below. I've helped people move from as far west as California, as far east as Massachusetts, and as far north as Alaska, and I love to be able to help you too. Whether you're thinking about moving in 10 days or 10 months, again, please feel free to reach out to me because I'd love to be able to connect with you and potentially help you on your move. So like I mentioned, in this house, I'm gonna be giving you a tour of this 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath McGregor home. This home is in the midst of a ton of trees, which you will get to see when I flip the camera around and show you this outside space, but it is absolutely stunning. This home was recently in the Parade of Homes and was #1 for best decorated, but besides that and the decorations, this home and the bones of it are so beautiful. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this home tour. So like every good home tour, we are going to start outside, and I'm actually recording this audio after the fact, and as you can tell, I was just not on my A game because I recorded this whole thing vertically, so I apologize. But as you can see, there is a neighborhood pond across the street from this house, and so when you are in the office, which is those far windows on the left, you can actually look out and see that neighborhood pond. I love just the brick in this home, and oftentimes, it's becoming more and more common to paint it or, just use different types of siding. And I love just this natural brick and how they used it throughout the entire home. Pretty arched door. And then you walk into this really great size entryway, adding some separation from the front door to the living space. And then to the left, right behind these windows, is into your office. And not a full color drench because our ceilings were left white, but a pretty decent color drench, meaning that they basically just painted the walls, the trim, everything that same color. And so as you can see, like I mentioned, you have this window right here, and if you peek out, you can see that neighborhood pond across the street. Also, I love when the office has a fireplace in it. It is just cozy and really inviting. So when we come out of that office back through our entryway, you can see a peek into the living area. The left is the master suite, which we'll look at later. And then again, that living area downstairs. And then you do have stairs leading up to, which actually is an area that could be finished to add more square footage to your home. At the moment, it is unfinished though. And so anyway, here we are into our living space. I love the built-ins, how they are built actually into the wall to not take up space in the living room. Then you can see big, tall ceilings. That window, all those windows back there, you can really see just all the trees and the natural beauty coming in. So then we kind of wander into the kitchen. You can see it's got a stained wood right there on the bottom, which I think gives it just a very natural look. Really a timeless look. Timeless, I think, also describes that water faucet there. Just really elevated touches throughout. And then over here, you can see a really good sized dining space. This is the only dining space in the home, but it is a really good size. And again, windows all the way around it, where you can see all those beautiful trees. You can also see the stained windowsills right here, which I think is just a good little touch just to bring in some of that more natural wood tones. It's very common now just to paint everything, but I love how they left those. And then I'm not going to go out yet, but you can kind of see that upstairs patio and the camera, so sorry about that, but you can see just out there how beautiful it is. I will show you outside at the end, but I was pointing out there's a gas hookup, so if you wanted a grill out there, you could easily hook your grill right up there to the gas hookup. And then as we make our way through here back to the kitchen, I want to there is also a Butler's painter we'll take a look at, but I want to stop a second and show you this vent hood. And I love the way the backsplash goes up and then creates a little shelf. And then of course you have these built-in shelves, which are beautiful, but also very functional. You can see a nice stove there. And then that vent hood with the little railing on the edge is just a nice touch. And then some cute drawers here. and then tons of storage on the side. But where the real storage takes place is back here in this Butler's pantry. And it actually walks all the way around. You've got a nice little sink here. I love the window, just letting in natural light. And then you can see uppers and lower cabinets, which I like how they did this to kind of just everything that you would maybe want to hide, like cereal boxes and whatnot, you could put on this shelf. So if you're in the kitchen and you look in, you're not going to see everything that would go on these shelves that you're going to hide. You would just see the cabinets looking in. But then, of course, as you turn the corner, you can see all the things. And then another cute little window there. And I love the details of even the cabinets, just giving it a lot of character and dressing up just this Butler's pantry. Take another look, and as we turn back around, you can see just another glance at the kitchen, kind of that walkthrough. I think this floor plan is super functional. And as you can see, as you would come in, that is the garage right there. You have just this drop zone to, again, drop your shoes, drop your backpacks, and that sort of thing. So coming in from the garage, this is the entrance you would take straight in here to the kitchen. As we come through this living space, I do want to take us downstairs and look at the extra bedrooms. You can also see down here they have a little built-in bar area. And I also love just this stained wood on the railing here as well, just bringing in that natural beauty. So here is the little bar area with a little fridge and a microwave, also a sink. And so as I turn it around, and here in a second, you'll see there's a bonus space. So I think these little kitchenettes are great for these bonus spaces. If you are, watching TV, you can grab a drink, make some popcorn, anything right there from that. So this is a really good size bonus room, extra bedrooms that way, but I actually want to come in through here and show you laundry and then this other bedroom bathroom. So you can see here a good size laundry, and don't worry, you do have a laundry in the master upstairs. So this laundry would be for the bedrooms down here on this floor, but a good size, lots of cabinets. Back here is just some storage and also access to your furnace. In the video, I did not want to go all the way down there, so I just kind of skipped out of there. You have a linen closet here coming right out of that storage space, and then this full bathroom down here, and I love this tile. I think it's so fun and really plays into the whole theme of it, even looking at that mirror and the kind of funky and just a really cute touch to this bathroom. And so this is the bathroom that goes to this bedroom, as you can see. And then if you were just hanging out in that bonus space, you would more than likely use this bathroom. There is another bathroom on the floor, but it is a Jack and Jill, which I will show you later. And this is a really good sized bedroom. All of the bedrooms on here are really good size. So you can see coming out of there, we just kind of made a loop back into the bonus room. And so now we will go ahead and go outside and take a peek just at this backyard. And again, all the trees back there are so beautiful. You can see lots of privacy. The stairs leading up to that upstairs patio. And there are walking trails throughout this neighborhood. There might be that walking trail. You can kind of see it in the corner. I might have just made that up, that's where it goes, but it would not surprise me if that is part of the walking trails that you could, walk back behind those trees and throughout the rest of the neighborhood. So here's just kind of a different look at that bonus space and that little kitchen over there. On the left, that closet I didn't make mention, but it's just a little closet that goes under the staircase. So here is our Jack and Jill. I'll save that bedroom for last, and we'll start this way. And again, you will just see how these are really good sized rooms, especially for being bonus, extra rooms, whether it be kids' rooms, guest rooms, whatever you would use them for. But I love this bathroom and just the mirror and the nice touches of details, and even just that the green color with the stained cabinets. And then this one actually has the closet in the little bathroom area, which I like because it saves a space in your room, saves a wall space. So then you're separated by doors from your toilet and shower area, and then each bedroom has its own space for their sink. And then this room, the closet is actually in the room, so you can see it back there in the corner. And I actually love just this little addition that they did here in the closet. You can see they added this desk area with that stained wood, a cute little light over it, and a really good sized closet. So as I will turn it around here, you can see there's even some built-in shelves over there. And I really love this space. I wish they could have found a way to put it in the room because I think it's super cute. But I also think it's really practical having it in the closet because not everybody's furniture may match that, and it also takes up space in the room. So I actually do like the way it's in the kitchen, but I think it's just a really great addition. And so here you can see one more time just a look at that bonus space. And then we are going to head back up the stairs and we're going to take a look at the master suite, which is absolutely beautiful. More windows into those trees, but as you can see, there's a little hallway separating it, which I think is great for privacy. You've got a little closet here, a little coat closet here, and then a half bath. So if you were on the main floor, you needed to use the restroom, you had guests over, you could use this half bath. And love just the wallpaper and that vanity. Everything again just ties together. I love how each room is so unique to its own space, or even every bathroom is so unique, yet it all ties together with the theme of the house. And so as you come through here into the master suite, these vaulted ceilings with just those natural beams matching the rest of the house. I love just this darker stain that's kind of coming back. It's so classic, I think, and really just beautiful and stunning. So really good sized room in here. You can see extra seating, lots of furniture, and again, those windows just looking back into those trees. Again, adding so much privacy and just a little oasis in your master suite back here. Then you can see double doors leading into the bathroom portion. That stained wood right there with double sinks. I love those light sconces. And then you can see a big window above the tub, and it actually is pretty high. I would say, you could do some little cafe curtains there and it'd be really cute, but with the trees and how high the window is, you do have a good amount of privacy there. And then the shower with that glass is just very seamless looking. The tile going all the way to the top. That room kind of speaks for itself. And then here we are in the closet. Like I mentioned, you do have a stackable washer and dryer, so you don't have to go all the way downstairs to do your laundry. You do have it built in right there. And then good storage here going all the way to the ceiling. And I do love that window right there. It lets in so much natural light. Sometimes closets can feel so dark and dingy, and I just love when they are able to incorporate windows to bring in lots of natural light. This closet's definitely a longer, skinnier closet, but still I think a good use of the space, having those rods going all the way to the top. And then another look just at that vanity. I just love that countertop and the wood and the gold, everything about it, just beautiful. And so coming out of here, I'm going to take you and look one more glance at that living space. And as we're finishing up, I just want to say thank you for watching to the end. Again, if you're thinking about moving, if you're interested in this house or interested in another, or just kind of getting that process started, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to be able to connect with you and help you on your move. So again, thank you so much for watching to the end of this one, and I'll catch you in my next one.